Welcome to this beginner's guide to Azure Synapse Pipeline Trigger. Azure Synapse is a powerful analytics service that allows you to integrate and analyze data from various sources. Pipeline triggers are a fundamental component of Azure Synapse that enable you to automate the execution of pipelines based on specific events or schedules. To start with, let's define what a pipeline trigger is. A pipeline trigger is a mechanism that initiates the execution of a pipeline in response to a specific event or schedule. There are several types of triggers available in Azure Synapse, including schedule triggers, tumbling window triggers, and event triggers. To create a pipeline trigger, navigate to the Azure Synapse workspace and click on the Pipelines tab. Then click on the New Pipeline button and select the trigger type you want to create. For example, if you want to create a schedule trigger, select the Schedule Trigger option and specify the schedule details such as the frequency and time zone. Once you have created the trigger, you can associate it with a pipeline by clicking on the pipeline and selecting the trigger from the list of available triggers. You can also configure the trigger to execute the pipeline at a specific time or in response to a specific event. One of the key benefits of using pipeline triggers is that they allow you to automate the execution of pipelines, which can help to improve efficiency and reduce manual errors. Additionally, pipeline triggers provide a high degree of flexibility, allowing you to execute pipelines at specific times or in response to specific events. Best practices for using pipeline triggers include testing the trigger to ensure it is working as expected, monitoring the trigger to identify any issues, and using triggers to automate repetitive tasks. It is also a good idea to use triggers to execute pipelines during off-peak hours to minimize the impact on system resources. In conclusion, Azure Synapse pipeline triggers provide a powerful mechanism for automating the execution of pipelines in response to specific events or schedules. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you can create and configure pipeline triggers to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of your data integration and analytics workflows.